What's shaking, Tarnished Tales crew? The news cycle is moving at lightning speed, and we've got the pulse-pounding updates you need to hear. First up, a major studio known for its iconic Caped Crusader games has a new game director at the helm, and the whispers are all about a potential return to familiar Dark City streets. Could this be the sign we've all been waiting for? Next, we dive into a story of digital defiance. When a beloved open-world racer was shut down, leaving players in the dust, a dedicated group of fans decided to take matters into their own hands. Get ready for a tale of modders bringing a virtual world back from the brink. Then, we're gearing up for intense tactical action. A massive update is dropping for a tactical shooter, introducing a brand new defender with electrifying gadgets and revamping some fan-favorite maps. This is all about elevating the battlefield experience. And finally, the shadows are calling. After years of anticipation, could a legendary stealth franchise finally be making its grand return? Leaked documents and strategic hiring suggest a comeback might be closer than we think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. A new director takes the helm. Rocksteady Studios, the acclaimed developer behind the legendary Batman Arkham series and the recently released Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, has just brought a seasoned veteran into its ranks. Bill Money, a name that might ring a bell for fans of the Assassin's Creed franchise, has officially joined Rocksteady as their new game director. Money's resume boasts an impressive history with Ubisoft, where he contributed to titles such as Assassin's Creed Mirage, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and Assassin's Creed Origins. However, his connection to the world of Gotham City runs deeper than just his recent role. Between August 2011 and July 2014, Money served as a design director at WB Games Montreal, the studio responsible for Batman Arkham Origins. This experience, while not on the mainline Arkham trilogy developed by Rocksteady, certainly places him within the sphere of Warner Bros. Interactive's superhero universe. The exact project Money will be working on remains under wraps, but industry speculation is running high, with many signs pointing towards a new entry in the Batman franchise. This buzz is amplified by job listings posted by Rocksteady earlier this year, which hinted at the studio's intention to return to its roots in some capacity. Further fueling these rumors, a report surfaced in March suggesting that Rocksteady is leveraging the power of Unreal Engine 5 for their next title. Given that the previous Arkham games were also built using the Unreal Engine, this detail only strengthens the narrative of a potential Batman resurgence. Rocksteady faced significant challenges following the launch of Suicide Squad. Kill the Justice League, a game that incorporated live service elements to a largely negative reception. The eventual conclusion of support for the title earlier this year led to workforce reductions within the studio. However, a report from Bloomberg's Jason Schreier in June of last year indicated that Rocksteady had pitched a new, single-player-focused game to Warner Bros. Executives, a project widely believed to be a new Batman game. The addition of Bill Money, with his direct experience on an Arkham title and his extensive background in AAA development, seems to be a strategic move to reignite the studio's creative fire and potentially deliver another unforgettable experience for fans of The Dark Knight. Could this new leadership herald a return to form for Rocksteady? Next, we're diving into a story of digital resurrection as modders attempt to revive a beloved racer. Digital resurrection, modders save a shut-down racer. The online servers for the open-world racer, The Crew, have been permanently shut down by Ubisoft, a move that left many players feeling disenfranchised, especially given the game's always-online architecture. This decision sparked significant backlash and contributed to broader conversations about game preservation, famously fueling the Stop Killing Games campaign. Unlike some titles that offer a playable single-player experience even after server closures, Ubisoft's decision meant The Crew became entirely inaccessible, leaving paying customers with a product that was effectively bricked. However, the story doesn't end there. A dedicated community of modders, unwilling to let the game fade into oblivion, has taken it upon themselves to bring The Crew back to life. Project Lead Whammy 4 has announced the upcoming release of the Crew Unlimited launcher, slated for September 15th. This ambitious project functions as a server emulator, requiring users to already own a copy of The Crew to participate. The modding team is offering access to their launcher free of charge. The initial version will focus on enabling offline play, with plans to introduce online functionality in subsequent updates. In a statement on the project's website, a developer explained the motivation. "We were trying everything we could, anything to preserve the game. We eventually came to the conclusion that writing a server emulator for The Crew was the best and only solution. This would allow us to effectively implement both an offline mode and an online mode back into the game. Offline mode simply being a local server running on your computer while playing the game. Your local server, your local save games, your game. No one will ever be able to take this away from you now." This endeavor represents a monumental effort by the TCU team, who have invested countless hours into resurrecting the racer. The good news for fans of the franchise is that the same preservation challenges won't need to be faced for The Crew 2, as Ubisoft has announced plans to release an official offline mode for that title at a later date. The Crew's situation is sadly not unique, as other games like BioWare's Anthem are also facing server shutdowns, with no current community efforts to preserve them. While it's possible Ubisoft could attempt to block the TCU launcher's release, the requirement for players to own the game and the team's decision not to charge for their work may offer a degree of protection, ensuring the community's efforts to keep The Crew alive can continue. Will this fan-driven revival set a precedent for game preservation? Next, we're diving into the intense world of Rainbow Six Siege, with a major update bringing new operators and map overhauls. Operation High Stakes, Rainbow Six Siege gears up for Year 10 Season 3. Rainbow Six Siege is set to launch its Year 10 Season 3, dubbed Operation High Stakes, bringing a substantial wave of new content, significant map reworks, and enhanced anti-cheat measures designed to refine the player experience in the popular free-to-play tactical shooter. This update aims to inject fresh strategic layers and improve the overall integrity of gameplay. The headliner for this season is the introduction of Denari, a new 3-speed defender. Denari is equipped with a unique gadget, the TRIP connector, which deploys damaging and electrifying laser grids. These grids serve as formidable obstacles designed to impede and punish enemy pushes, adding a new defensive dimension to the game. Denari's arsenal includes the Scorpion EVO-3 and FMG-9 submachine guns, as well as the Glaive 12 slug shotgun, offering versatile combat options. Players will be able to unlock Denari immediately with the Premium Battle Pass or purchase him individually 2 weeks after the season's launch. In addition to the new operator, Operation High Stakes features significant updates to 3 fan-favorite maps: Lair, Nighthaven Labs, and Consulate. These maps have undergone visual and gameplay overhauls, incorporating updated textures, improved lighting, and new interactive elements, such as destructible gas pipes, which can be used to create dynamic tactical opportunities. These reworks are intended to refresh the competitive landscape and provide new strategic possibilities for players. Ubisoft is also reinforcing its commitment to fair play with advanced anti-cheat measures. The Shield Guard system has received intelligent updates, and the next iteration of Mousetrap is set to target recoil manipulation, aiming to further enhance the game's fairness and competitive integrity. These enhancements are crucial for maintaining a positive environment for the Siege community. Balancing adjustments are also a key component of this update. Magnified scopes will be removed from several Defender operators, including Doc, Frost, and Echo, unless they are utilizing DMRs or slug shotguns. This adjustment is intended to limit the over-reliance on long-range dominance by defenders and encourage more dynamic, close-to-mid-range engagements, promoting more strategic positioning and team play. Will these tactical shifts redefine the meta in Rainbow Six Siege? Finally, we're turning our attention to the world of stealth, as rumors of a new Splinter Cell game intensify. Stealth returns, new Splinter Cell game rumored for next year. The long-dormant Splinter Cell franchise, a cornerstone of the stealth action genre, has been the subject of persistent rumors and fan desires for a new installment for years. While Ubisoft has offered cryptic teasers in the past, such as a brief mention before Summer Game Fest earlier this year, concrete announcements have remained elusive, often leaving the community hopeful but uncertain. Despite these vague hints, the demand for Sam Fisher's return has never waned. And now, a leaked internal document from Ubisoft has surfaced, potentially revealing plans for a Splinter Cell remake within the next few years, igniting fresh excitement. This latest wave of speculation is partly fueled by Insider Gaming's report on an upcoming Rayman remake, which also included details about Ubisoft's broader development slate. While Ubisoft has previously stated that the Splinter Cell franchise is in good hands, the lack of substantial official news has kept fans in suspense. However, the leaked document, if accurate, provides a more detailed roadmap, suggesting that a Splinter Cell remake is indeed on the horizon. This report aligns with previous industry chatter about the company hiring for roles specifically seeking experience in creating interesting and fun gameplay setups that feel uniquely Splinter Cell, indicating a focused effort to capture the essence of the beloved series. The potential for a remake suggests that Ubisoft is looking to reintroduce the franchise to a new generation of players, while also satisfying the nostalgia of longtime fans. The original Splinter Cell games were lauded for their immersive stealth mechanics, intricate level design, and compelling narrative, elements that a modern remake could beautifully translate using current-day technology. The success of other recent remakes in the industry, which have often been met with critical acclaim and commercial success, could serve as a strong indicator for Ubisoft that a Splinter Cell remake is a viable and potentially highly profitable venture. Furthermore, the timing of this rumored remake could be strategic. With the gaming landscape constantly evolving, a well-executed stealth action title, especially one with the legacy of Splinter Cell, could carve out a significant niche. The inclusion of this project on a leaked internal slate, alongside other confirmed or rumored titles, lends a degree of credibility to the report. While official confirmation from Ubisoft is still pending, the convergence of hiring trends, past teasers, and now purported internal documentation paints a promising picture for fans who have eagerly awaited Sam Fisher's comeback. The prospect of a new Splinter Cell game, whether a remake or an entirely new chapter, is certainly a thrilling development for the stealth action genre. Will this rumored remake finally bring Sam Fisher back into the spotlight? That's all the critical intel for this week, but stick around for a rapid-fire recap and your full call to action. That's all the critical intel for this week. We covered a new director at Rocksteady, modders reviving the crew, a massive update for Rainbow Six Siege, and the potential return of Splinter Cell. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more, ring the notification bell, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms. Stay tuned for more.